Now I watched the England game with Austria and I was really disappointed at the start. Not because there was booing, but because I saw players once again taking the knee. Now, I think we all appreciate that racism is wrong and there's still racism in society and there's still racism in football, and we want to do something to combat that. But taking the knee is not the answer. Let's rewind a year and look at some of the protests that were going off in London and various other parts of the world. The vandalism, the attacks on the police, and the way that parts of our culture were also being attacked, with statues being pulled down, pub landlords being given death threats because of the historical names they've got, and things that we really don't want to see. And this of course all came from things such as the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, what we actually saw was people at all levels of society taking the knee. We saw Keir Starmer doing it and Angela Rayner doing it, and then it spread to football. Now, we all want to support the fight against racism, but there are better ways of doing it. And we know that taking the knee associated with the Black Lives Matter movement, and they are also having some quite eccentric and extreme views. They want to put a stop to the nuclear family. They want to defund the police. Now, a lot of us, in fact, almost all of us, I think, want to stop racism in society. What we don't want is the symbolism of extreme groups. And unfortunately, this has made its way to our sports teams. Why are football fans booing? Is it because they don't support the fight against racism? No, they don't want to be lectured, preached and spoken down to. And this has gone on for nearly a year now with sport. So let's find a better measure. Let's find something we can all unite together under. For example, England v New Zealand at cricket managed to find a better way. In rugby league, they've linked arms. Other levels of football have found symbols and ways that we can all unite and show that we have a common cause before a game, and then we can get on with sport. But taking the knee doesn't do it, and let's see an end to it. Now, the England manager Gareth Southgate, and one great thing that he's really done is instilled that sense of pride and passion back in the England team that we felt that we'd lost. But then, unfortunately, after the fans booed, he says he doesn't think they understand the message. Well, what I'd like to say to the media and to Gareth is that the fans actually do exactly understand the message. And it's not the right message. It is being put across in completely the wrong way. Fans want to work with the authorities. Fans want to put a stop to this thing in football and in society. But they don't want to be preached to. They don't want to be spoken down to. So let's put an end to taking the knee and find something that we can all work with together.